first of 4 engagements I have this evening. But the most important engagement I have this evening, in fact today, is to meet with KDVA and all of you. I don't want to belabor the point, but I do want to thank General Sharp for this opportunity to speak with you all today. The story, I've peeked ahead. I know the story of the legation house. It is amazing. So you're in for a treat after you get the briefing about the house and the tour. Just enormous history that's resident in this truly beautiful building. So please enjoy that. I say it often because it's true. There's no better friend, ally, or partner of the United States than the Republic of Korea, and no better place to be the U.S. ambassador than to be that ambassador to Seoul. So I'm grateful for the opportunity. This year is a special year for us in Korea, because this year we're going to kick off the 100th anniversary of Philip Habib's birth. He was the ambassador to the Republic in the 70s, personally involved in saving Kim Dae-jung's life. So we're going to make this a year of Philip Habib. This year also marks the 70th anniversary of the beginning of the Korean War. This is the heart and soul of KDVA and KUSAF, its sister organization in the Republic. And it's vitally important that we recall the sacrifices of the Americans, the Koreans, and those of the sending states who came to the Republic to save the Republic from communism. So this is the end result of this, which we'll celebrate in a couple of years. We'll celebrate the victory of freedom over communism. So, but this year, June 25th, will mark the beginning of the Korean War, that long struggle. It'll be a special year for us in Korea, and a special year for everyone who has something of interest to do with the Republic and the history of that country. Today, Korea is the world's 12th largest economy, 7th largest trade partner of the United States, member of the G20, and all those things. And all those things were enabled by the sacrifices of the men and women who went before us and served and in many cases died in Korea during the Korean War. Korea today, hugely bustling economy, enormous trade around the world, went from a donor nation, from a donor recipient to a donor nation, just the model for countries around the world to look up to and follow. And again, that's directly attributable to the service of folks who were there during the Korean War. Deep people-to-people ties between the United States and Korea. 2 million Americans today are of Korean descent, members of Congress, senior members in the military, senior members in the U.S. Foreign Service, members of the government here in America, wildly successful business leaders, wildly successful men and women across all walks of life that are Korean Americans. So that's just emblematic of the deep people ties that we have. 60,000 Korean students a year study in the United States. Important number. The third largest contingent of foreign students to study in the United States, and far and away the largest per capita. So just another indication of people ties. How many of you saw Parasite? Raise your hand. Come on, it's okay. So I'm a fan of Parasite. You know me, you listen to me. But I'm a fan of Parasite. 4 Oscars, including overall Best Picture. BTS, anybody know what BTS? How many have heard of BTS? XO, Samsung, LG, Kia, Hyundai.
Let's say Honda.
These are household names in America. And this is emblematic of those deep people-to-people ties, the deep trading relationships we have. There are 300,000 Americans that owe their livelihood to Korean companies, directly or indirectly. That's enormous. You know, I had the opportunity to visit Atlanta last year, went down and I saw the Kia factory there. Then I went to Austin to see Samsung, went up to Tennessee to see Hankook tires and the LG washing machine factory. Great places. Last year, the Kia rolled out the 3 millionth Kia made in America by Americans. You know, this is what that two-way trade gives us, our country, the Republic, and all that. So just enormously successful relationship that we have, besides the security relationship, which underpins it all, right? But these are business and people ties, cultural, all those things. So it's just an exciting time for all of us to be associated with the Republic. Finally, let me just close by talking about the strength of the alliance. You know, General Sharp talked about some of the challenges that we have. We have challenges with other countries. Any close personal relationship has challenges. You know, and so to have challenges inside the alliance, that's normal. And we're going to work through those because of all the reasons that I've talked about already. So I'm an optimist about our relationship and where we're going, and all the things that are happening in Seoul and in Washington, and in you know, all the other places in Korea and all the other states and cities in the United States. So thanks very much for your attention. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting KDVA and KUSAF and all that. You know, this really is important. This is important stuff, and thank you for that. All right, I'm done. Thank you.